Hey everybody, it's Carmel here. Welcome to my channel. I have a project here today, guys. This one we are all about the dog lovers. My previous video was for the cat lovers, but today we're all about the doggies. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off with these two treat bags that I made. I put these together using a die set from Mama Elephant, and it's a really old set, but an oldie but a goodie. It's one of my favorite bag dies. It's just super cute. You get the scalloped edge and you get the cute little handles. And it's really easy to put together. You cut it twice, fold it, stick it, and job done. So we love that. So I made this one using a collection from Bella Boulevard called Cooper. I think it came out last year. A really, really cute dog set. And I added some ribbon and some beads and a little charm that I got from Ali with I Love Doggies. And I just used a rounded rectangle piece and mounted it on foam to give it some dimension and added this little doggy. I'll talk about the doggies in a minute, but I'll just show you this one here. This one, I hauled this paper recently in a scrapbook.com haul. It's from Echo Park from their new collection called Bow Wow, and it's just adorable. I had a problem cutting this one because it was, I was thinking about where to lay down the die because I knew I wasn't going to put anything on the back. So that would be the side where I could show the dogs on the paper, and it was a case of which doggies do I want to show, rather than them being at the side or whatever. But I love this guy. Look at this guy. Look at that little nose. Look at this little scribble guy. Anyway, enough about the doggies. Let's get on with the video, Carmel. Keep going. So I'll just show you the die set really quickly. These are the doggy die sets here. It's from Marianne Designs. And this is what it looks like here. I'm sorry if that's probably glaring all over the place, but you get the idea. I printed out some pictures just as a guideline to how to put them together. So I love how they turned out. So that's the treat bags. I actually made a pile of these recently. I graduated college a couple of months ago. I went back to college as a mature student 2 years ago to study animal care, and dog grooming was a big part of it. So as a thank you to my grooming tutors in college, I gave them just gift cards, and I made up cute little doggy bags like this and put them in. And they were actually more into the bags than they were into the gift cards. So everybody in the class was raving about the little bags. But I love them as well. They're super cute. You know what? You know when you show your craft to people who aren't crafters, like they just ooh and ah, and it's always great when you get feedback like that. So that's those. So the next ones I'll show you are these two tags here, and I'll just show you this one first. This was made using a super cute tag die set from Pink and Main, one of their later, newer releases. Probably off camera there. There we go, glaring all over the shop. So that's the die set anyway, but I made the background paper was made from Whimsy Stamps paper pad, and this little straw colored paper is from the Bella Boulevard Cooper collection again. Love that collection. And I added a wood veneer here. I just heat embossed it with some gold embossing powder. Added some ribbon and some bling and a little bone charm. The stamped image, this is one of my favorite stamps. This is an old one, another old set, but an oldie but a goodie. This is from MFT. It's called Playful Pups. And I take this one out a lot because that is just one of my favorite dog stamp images ever. Just super cute. And I also backed it up on foam just to make it a bit more solid. So that's that one. So this one, I didn't use a die to make. I used a cutting file on my silhouette machine. And then I used dies for the layering pieces. And I used an embossing folder for the brick effect. And used my inks, my distress inks, just to give it a bit of a grungy look. I heat embossed a sentiment stamp from MFT here onto a banner die from MFT also. This doggy is from Tim Holtz. This must be one of the first stamp sets I ever bought when it came out, way back when. God, it must be 10 years maybe. But I still use it a lot. I love Tim Holtz's stamps, especially his cats and dogs ones. They're just super cute. The collar, I just added some stickles to make it look like a studded collar. And I didn't add any bling around this one because I'm going to give this one probably to one of my brothers. So I didn't want to add all, pink glitter and stuff like that, for giving it to a boy. So that's that one. So the last project I have today, guys, is this cute little home decor piece that I made. I made this using just a piece of MDF, and I added some craft card to it and used a stamp, a little dog bone stamp to do the background. Then I added another piece of cardstock just to layer the dogs onto. I made these little bone shakers. I think they're from a Queen and Co set, if I'm not mistaken, but they're just adorable. That's the dream for me, like bone-shaped shakers. I mean, who doesn't love that? And then this little piece here was just a sentiment stamped onto some craft card, and I added some a few bits of bling. So the dogs themselves, I used a bit of a different technique to color them. I was an artist before I was a crafter. I used to do many years ago. I used to do pet portraits in soft pastel. I used to take commissions to do portraits of people's dogs. And once I got into paper crafting, then that was the end of paper crafting. Kind of took over from painting for me then. So I tried to incorporate my pastels a little bit into my crafting, and I thought, hey, why don't I try coloring stamped images in pastels? So I used velour paper that I used to do my portraits on, and to stamp the images onto, and then color them with my pastels and my pastel pencils. And I love how they turn out. It just gives them a bit of a different look. The thing with using pastels for coloring stamped images, normally when you use pastels, you spray fixative to keep it in place, but that does not work with the stamped images. I tried every ink I had in my stash. I tried Memento, I tried VersaFine, Stays On, but none of them liked the fixative spray, so I had to just abandon using fixative spray at all. So if you were going to make cards, or I wouldn't really suggest using this technique, because if there's going to be anything touching the surface, then it's not going to be a good look. So you'd only kind of use this technique if you were putting something on a wall, or you were putting the card up straight away on display, and you weren't going to send it in the mail or anything like that. But it just gives it a bit of a different look, and I really love how they turned out. So that's my last project for today, guys. I have one more thing to show you, because I know I talk a lot about how much I love making doggy projects, but I'll just show you this, because when I say I love making doggy projects, I'm not making it up, you know. I really do. This is what I spend my time in my craft room. Most of my craft room time is spent doing things like this. I love colouring and stamping and all of that kind of good stuff. So these are just a few that I've been working on recently. I'm sorry if they're glaring. I've made them all I've given them all the glossy sticker look. And I will have, my next video will hopefully be a little tutorial showing how I achieved that shiny look without using any embossing powder or glossy accents or anything like that. So stay tuned for that one. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. You see, he just kills me. That just kills me. I want wallpaper with those doggies. That's enough about the doggies. Can't let it go. So listen, guys. Thanks a million for watching my video. If you're still here and you're still watching and I haven't put you to sleep, then thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And to all my subscribers and all my viewers, thank you again, guys. I really appreciate it. So that's it for today, guys. Take care out there, and I will chat to you all in the next video. Bye bye.